Look, man, just look at myself right now, man. Like, I feel like I'm a ruined version of myself. I ruined myself. And it's not just all my faults. A lot of these other happenings, and especially, me still being this dump, it's ruined me. And especially with the ton of Fred losses that I've already encountered. Just look at this. Just look at this thumbnail. This is gonna be the thumbnail for this entire video right here. Just look at that. Look at these tombstones, gravestones, however you want to call it. Just look at that. You got the names of me, and you can see it in there. Examples: me and Angel, me and Robbie, me and Jesse, me and Rhea, me and Kriza, me and Karel, me and Pearl Jane, me and Diana, me and Joanne, me and Lovely Mel, dude. To go along with some of these fall leaves for the sake of the bird season, man. And the flowers. It really looks like a cemetery decoration. It's a memorial. The way I wrote these out, it's very much like, like a gravestone. Except the way I did it was, like our friendships. Our friendships is done and over. Look at that. For example, me and Monica. You can see her up close. Friends since 2015. And it has the dates of when we started and when it finished. That's how I, created this closer memorial wall. And obviously you can see the entire heart collage right there of guys like me and Christine, me and Angel, me and Judy, me and Jesse, and me and Joy. No, she actually got sent to heaven because of her congenital heart disease way back in 2021. But let me just get through this, man. Like, it's already hard enough for me to just be myself, point blank, period. I mean, I'm pretty much ruined. I'm a mentally corrupted version of myself, right? And the fact of the matter is, it's still like that. I mean, I'm just like, everything that's happening to me, it's just going downhill. That's why I'm in my 4th straight bad year. Now that you're getting a lot of people who just don't believe in me anymore. Even my own family sometimes just struggles to see me. I mean, yeah, I'm doing my best, but they're just seeing so many weaknesses in me, and even my own friends, current friends, and ex-close friends. I guess some of them like Russ and the boss and Eugene are still supportive of me, just hoping that a new job will change me, which I've been alluding to in all of my past videos. But shoot, the rest of them, they don't give a fuck about that, because they say it's my behavior, this and that, my behavior, my actions, this and that. It's not my dump's fault, this and that. Andrew has put so much of that into detail, dude. It's just sad. It's just sad, man. And unfortunately, I'm just continuing to see this version of me just, or just the real me just become ruined. I mean, I'm a ruined, Jay Castro. It's just my image. It's just unfortunate, man. I know so many of these people, even my own family, my own friends, have seen my potential before, right? Even my then ex close friends who have so many great relationships with. Like now all of a sudden they just look at me as a total villain, as somebody that's just completely corrupt. Even with the mental health that I'm struggling to still engage in, now it's like they don't know who I am no more. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's come to. So, I mean, I told you, it's only going to take a new job for me to get better at myself. To better myself, to better my mental health, right? Like, we seen what this world is like today. Humanity going backwards. So many mass shootings. So many crazy, overly weird, crazy people. So many of this and that. Like, people's actions going beyond this and that. It's like, what? Like, forget this ruined version. This ruins version of me. Look what society has gotten into. This is the world we live in, and I'm part of this world that we live in, as far as me just having this mentally corrupted self. Like, just all this is just society has just gone backwards in a bad way since the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So it's just unbelievable to see this many friend losses, and like, these guys have given me so much support, and now all of a sudden they're gone. And some of these guys have even been some of the most supportive, and all of a sudden, they're gone. Even some of the guys that that wanted to work things out with me, and trying to strengthen our friendships, now all of a sudden those guys are gone too. Look, it's like, I might as well just lose all of my friends at this point. I don't want to keep talking to them. That's why I'm still not talking to any of these guys to this day. Okay? It's already been a week, but I don't care. I'm like, I have every reason to feel like shit every single day. Whether it's at my dump or outside of my dump, and just knowing I like, my moods are always so out of place. And every time something happens, I'm always feeling bad. I'm always in a bad mood, this and that. That's why I've been saying all along, there is just no consistency in my life when I'm trying to get things to work smoothly. It's just never gonna be like that anymore for me, until I get a new job, until I get a permanent space. Okay? I mean, it's just surprising that, for me to just still have some of these friends, and yeah, I get who they are, but at the same time, I don't want to keep talking to them. Like, I feel bad that these guys like Russ and Eugene are still seeing me at my worst, and pretty soon I could be losing those guys if it continues. That's why I don't want to talk to them right now. Same with Dewey. I understand he's trying to reach out to me, but I don't want to even talk to him right now either. I'm ruined, dude. I'm ruined physically and mentally. And that's just where I'm at right now with my life. Unfortunately. I love the nice sunny weather, dude, but right now my issues are my number one priority. Even if it means a new job, and friend issues. This is where we're at, man. This is where I'm at with my life since the pandemic. My whole social circle has just fallen apart greatly, and I myself have fallen apart greatly. Yeah, I'm struggling in my therapy, but shoot, I can only do my best. Got somebody like Nathan out there just just cheerleading for me left and right. Same with Mari. The rest of the guys are just gonna have to wait and see if I can get better. They ain't gonna cheerlead for me like that. So the rest of them are gonna have to wait and see, because this is where I'm at. I'm not about to sit up here and and just and just continue to let them see me in my worst and saying things that I don't mean later on, the next thing you know, I'm finally gonna lose some of these guys. You best believe. Like if I talk to these guys again and all of a sudden things are good, next thing you know, at one point all of a sudden they're gonna see me in beast mode again, and next thing you know, I'm gonna lose Russ, maybe Russ, or Eugene, or Carlos, or or maybe even Dewey for good. This is where I'm at, man. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. It's just sad. This is the sad reality I'm living. That I had to deal with, my worst, my everyday worst, my worst every day rather. That I'm just this ruined version of myself. Like I'm ruined, dude. I'm just completely ruined for good. And that's just the facts of the matter. There's nothing else to talk about. So, I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. So, let me know what you guys think, man. I think I'm just speechless at this point because, I've done everything that I can to just damage my entire reputation and character. And yeah, a lot of it is my fault. Some of it is just from from other things, from other happenings. Even my dump and their stupidity. All right, I'm done.